Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. Ryan Seacrest. The name itself brings to mind a whirlwind of entertainment, doesn't it? From the nail-biting suspense of American Idol to the glitz and glamour of New Year's Rockin' Eve, he's been a constant in our living rooms for years. So when the news broke that he'd be stepping into Pat Sajak's legendary shoes on Wheel of Fortune, let's just say the internet had thoughts. Replacing a TV icon is no small feat. It's like taking over for a beloved band's lead singer. You've got big shoes to fill, and everyone's watching your first note. But if anyone could pull it off, it was Seacrest. His secret sauce? A blend of genuine charm, a knack for making people feel at ease, and an almost superhuman ability to juggle multiple high-profile gigs without breaking a sweat. And slowly but surely, that familiar Seacrest magic started to work its wonders on the Wheel of Fortune set. He wasn't just hosting, he was cheering on contestants, celebrating their wins, and making even the trickiest puzzles feel like a fun challenge. Most of the time, Seacrest is the one in control, guiding the show with his characteristic, smooth demeanor. But then, there are those rare, unscripted moments that remind us why live television is so captivating. Moments when a contestant, with a simple, unexpected revelation, can completely flip the script and leave even the seasoned host momentarily speechless. And believe me, what happened with Jeanine Crum was one of those moments. Picture this, the iconic Wheel of Fortune set, the giant wheel gleaming under the lights, the anticipation hanging in the air. We're introduced to the contestants, Josh Crowell from Iowa, DeShannon March from Alabama, and then there's Jeanine Crum, an art teacher and owner of a local artist studio from Westerville, Ohio. Jeanine seems perfectly poised, ready to spin and solve her way to glory. But before the first spin, as is tradition, she shares a little bit about herself. Now, usually, these introductions are pleasant enough. Maybe someone mentions their love for hiking, or their adorable pets, or a quirky hobby. All lovely, all perfectly normal. But Jeanine? She dropped a bombshell that truly caught Ryan Seacrest, and probably everyone watching at home, completely off guard. I almost auditioned for American Idol, but chickened out. Boom. Mic drop. You could almost see the gears turning in Ryan's head. American Idol? His other longtime show? The one he's practically synonymous with. It was such an unexpected, delightful curveball. For a split second, the usual host-contestant dynamic shifted. It wasn't just a contestant, it was someone who had almost been a part of his other professional world. It was a genuine, human moment of surprise and connection, a little ripple in the carefully orchestrated flow of the show. Despite the momentary jolt, the show, as they say, must go on. The wheel spun, letters were called, and the game quickly picked up its usual, exciting pace. But that little revelation, that almost audition, had already set a unique tone for Jeanine's journey on the show. The competition itself was a nail-biter from the start. These weren't just any contestants. They were sharp, quick-witted, and clearly in it to win it. After the first round, the scores were incredibly close, promising a truly thrilling game. Josh Crowell had a slight lead with $3,250, but DeShannon March was right on his heels with $3,100. And Jeanine, our American Idol almost auditioner, was just a hair behind them with $3,000. Every spin, every correct letter, every solved puzzle was going to matter. It just goes to show you, doesn't it? You never know what surprising connections you'll find even on a show as familiar as Wheel of Fortune. And it's these unexpected, genuine moments that truly make reality television so compelling, reminding us that behind every contestant and every host, there's a real person with a unique story to tell. And sometimes those stories are far more intertwined than we could ever imagine. What do you think was going through Ryan Seacrest's mind in that moment?